Growing up, I never realized how much comparison could distort the way we see ourselves. You can have a good life, people who care about you, opportunities in front of you, and still feel bitterness when someone else seems to shine brighter. That's the psychology of envy, and one of the clearest examples of it appears in the story of Joseph and his brothers. Joseph was favored by his father. He received special attention, a symbolic coat, and dreams that suggested he would one day rise above his brothers. At first, it was resentment, but resentment turned into comparison, and comparison slowly turned into hatred. Eventually, his brothers threw him into a pit, sold him into slavery, and lied about what happened. On the surface, it looks like sibling rivalry, but underneath it is something deeper. Envy doesn't begin when we have nothing. It begins when someone else appears to have more. More attention, more success, more opportunity. Joseph's brothers already had a family, work, and a place in their father's household. But once they focused on what Joseph had, their own lives stopped feeling enough. That's how envy works. It shifts your attention away from gratitude and locks it onto comparison. And over time, comparison starts attacking identity itself. Because if someone else is rising, envy whispers that you must be falling. We still see this everywhere today. A friend's success makes you question your own progress. Someone's highlight reel online makes your own life feel smaller. And if envy goes unchecked, it rarely stays internal. It leaks into resentment, gossip, and quiet hostility. What makes it dangerous is that it often disguises itself as fairness. They don't deserve that. It's not right. But underneath it is discomfort with someone else's light. The tragic part is that envy never actually solves anything. Joseph's brothers thought removing him would remove their pain. Instead, they carried guilt and division for years. Because envy doesn't stop another person's path, it only poisons your own peace. But the story doesn't end there. Years later, Joseph had power over the brothers who betrayed him. And instead of revenge, he chose forgiveness. That's what makes the story timeless. Because the real battle wasn't just famine or betrayal. It was whether pain would turn into wisdom or bitterness. And maybe that same choice still exists in us now. Because the moment comparison steals your joy, you can either keep watching someone else's life or return your attention to your own.